Welcome to Season 2 of Team Fight Manager. We are on the first round of the Semi-Pro League. That is right, the Cheerful Cows will be taking on the Button Mashers, and we've had a few changes in roster. For our players, we picked up Turk and MF Pallytime. MF Pallytime will be a bit of a ninja slash mage player, while Turk is working on his supports in the background. For now, we're going to go ahead and stick with our melees. We do have a new character in the play called the Magic Knight, as well as the Beserker, which you can see here. And we may show them off today. For now, we're going to be testing out our foregrounds and seeing what exactly we can do with our drafts. Alright, here we go, straight into it. A first ban coming in from the Cheerful Cows. They intend to take out the Magic Knight. For us, we'll continue to play around the Shrine Men, but see if we can start to mix in some strong characters ourselves, maybe some mages here and there with MF Pallytime. We're going to go ahead and take out the Ninja, as we have 3 characters in particular that we would like to play today. The Archer comes in with a ban. We're going to go ahead and open ourselves up with a Beserker pickup here at level 1, and then we're going to pair it with the Shrine Maiden. Now here is a look at the Beserker. The Beserker is a tank that grows stronger as his HP decreases. It is vulnerable to control skills and high damage instantaneous attacks. For a skill, as HP decreases, other stats will increase. Receive HP absorption effect when HP falls below 40%. So he gets light steal when it gets low. His ultimate is increases all stats significantly for a period of time. Receives skill effect regardless of HP left. The Swordsman and Sniper will be entered back here for the Cheerful Cows as they round out their composition. A durable back-end game with their Archer and Sniper, with a Swordsmaster that's strong against tanks but kind of low on HP. With us having a Beserker in the front line and a Shrine Master to provide some heals, I think what we're going to do is just go full healer here for our first round and see if we can make it work. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw Moonfair on top of the Shrine Man. He's been strong there, and we will move the Beserker over to MF Pallytime down here on the bottom right. He does have traits that are inattentive. The target of attack is randomly changes every 5 seconds, and then increases allies' condition by 1 level upon participating in the match. So everyone here will get buffed out. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and switch him over to the healer. So let's move into Season 2 here. Our first game of the day. The Button Mashers run out, and you're going to see that Beserker there for Puff trying to hold down that front line. Remember, when he gets low on HP, he will start to do more attack speed and also provide heals. The trick here is to see whether or not he can get through the initial damage of the opposing team and rotate over. He is a little bit on the slower side in terms of movement speed. Here we go. Finally, the heals are starting to come in. They find a couple kills, 4-3 so far. Moonfair sits back, and now Pallytime will pop his ultimate. That gives a huge ring of AoE for a heal. Shrine Man comes out as well to provide the heal at the same time, and now we're tracking down every single member on the opposing team. Finally, Puff will pop his ultimate and run straight on in. He is huge. He's going for attacks, finds a couple. There's 3, and the Button Mashers are now bringing in the kills. The teamwork is just sublime, but the Cheerful Cows, they answer back. They get their own kills as well. 9-7 so far, 12 seconds and counting. Can the Button Mashers keep their strength up? They step up, 11 kills to 8, 6 seconds and counting. Snipers trying doing their best. Moonfair, however, with that Shrine Man, will be able to hold it down and kite away, and we are going to win game number 1 with a 12-11 victory, but boy, was that close. All right, let's head to the back room, see how the team is doing. We have Turk hanging out on the couch. My performance with Shrine Maiden was top-notch, wasn't it? Your Shrine Maiden will be a living nightmare to your opponents, which is the truth. It is the truth. Moonfair gives his usual smile. And now everyone is looking nice and happy after the first win in Semi-Pro League. Let's go to game number 2 with the same roster. All right. For our first ban, we have a couple of options that we're thinking about going into. I think we might want to try out the Magic Knight. We are worried about a strong front line that kind of slows her down, though. Let's go ahead and take out the Ninja, as we want to follow it up with some magic in the background. Let's go ahead and grab our Magic Knight for our first pick. The Swordsman will be banned, or I'm sorry, picked up for the Cheerful Cows, and the Sniper as well. Here is a quick look at the Magic Knight and what she is capable of. The Magic Knight is a melee dealer that has a good command of area of attacks over both short and long distance. You can expect high offensive capabilities if you use her with a tank champion that possesses good defense, so more of a bruiser. Her skills, she casts a spell that attacks all enemies in a straight line, and she creates an aura that pulls surrounding enemies into the center. Now, with that being known, let's go ahead and add a knight to her. We'll get a strong defensive front line, and then we are going to move straight into the Pyromancer for MF Pally time. A composition that's a little bit more control-based, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Mage will be on Pyromancer. Puff is going to... yeah, stay on the knight. It's a strong pickup for him. We need him to be strong, and we'll leave the warrior here on Moonfair to help run in faster. In terms of strategy, we're actually going to use our ults simultaneously here and try to find quick kills. Here we go. Game number 2 in this best of 3 series. The new Magic Knight does step up and runs right on in. Moonfair trying to apply that damage. Get some good auto attacks actually over him. Goes in for that side swipe, and now we have a 3-1 lead for the button mashers. Palatine, though, this is where it's going to suck to be him here. He's going to have to kite away from these warriors. He's doing a great job spreading out that fire as much as he can. Puff himself steps up, and they all have their ultimates available. We'll see how it all unfolds here in a second when they do unleash them. Remember, we did coach the Button Masters to use all the heroic of his members, and Palatine will also light the ground on fire. Now, we did better at our control overall, but the concept there is to kill everyone at once. But the Cheerful Cows, they do the same. They pop their own ultimates, and now the Beserker is running in and just meeting on top of the Knight. 13 to 10 and 12 seconds to count. Will the Button Mashers be able to turn this around? Palatine trying his best against his auto attacks, and Moonfair steps up and goes for the blinds. 13 to 14. Oh my gosh, it is so close now. 14 to 14. Sniper comes out and finds a kill. Palatine's trying to spread the fire, but it's a little bit too late. The Cheerful Cows are able to pull off the lead. 17 to 14. The team heads in and confronts TrikSlyr. I did my best. Hey, there were too many slip-ups to call it your best. We're gonna call Moonfair out here. He frowns back. Here we go. Game number 3. Can we start the season with a W? The first ban will be the Knight. Our response will once again be to remove the Ninja. The Archer grabbed. With it being a new season, we're going to go with the Beserker and the Shrine Main. It seemed to work with us last time. However, it was closer than we wanted. So we have Swordsman, Archer, and Sniper. A wealth of damage for the opposing team. But Palatine says, hey, I don't think we need any more damage or any more healing in this composition. What we need is my Ice Mage. And we lock it in. A strength for our entire team. The Shrine Maiden grab from Moonfair, Palatine on the Ice Mage, and the Beserker to run the front line. Will it be enough? We're going to use our ult separately, and here we go. Game number 3. The Cheerful Cows come out. Watch that Swordmaster on that front line. He's going to do his best here to tank it down. Moonfair trying to provide the heals for his team as he can. Doing okay so far. Palatine gets a nice little root there on top of the Archer. Tries to kite away, but actually gets deleted. Morgan just staying alive like crazy on top of that Archer. Now it's 5 to 4 in total for the Cheerful Cows, but don't forget about the ultimates and how strong they can be for the Button Mashers. And here they go, showing it off. Palatine actually providing the heals for his team. Buff gets the Beserker in and goes in and starts mowing down the opposition, trying to lock them down as soon as he can here. The entire team is lining up for a Swordsman kill, so they need to be careful. There goes Palatine with his own ultimate as well, locking down the entire team in their spawn. Moonfair has to kite back to his team. 12 to 12, and we are even with 15 seconds and counting. Puff respawns once again. Trying to get in that sweet spot where he's low enough to do damage, but also low enough not to die right away. Morgan trying to kite him away. Moonfair stepping up, providing the heals, but it's a little bit too late there. Palatine trying to find a lockdown, goes for some CC. Moonfair finds a snipe. It's 16 to 16 so far, but the Cheerful Cows are able to pull off the victory, and the Button Mashers in Season 2 debut with a loss 2 to 1 as the Cows prove themselves to be too strong. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.